struggling with baby sleep and wondering if crying it out could actually be harmful? You're not alone, but there's a lot more to sleep training than just one method, and not all of them involve tears. Let's break it down the right way. Hi, I'm Sarah Jennings, host of the Mama Method for Ubi Health. I'm speaking to you today as one of the AI faces of Ubi's global network of over 1,200 medical providers, and backed by insights from more than 12 million users. I'm here to help you separate fact from fiction, especially when it comes to pregnancy, parenting, and family planning. With so much misinformation floating around online, it's more important than ever to get doctor-approved info you can actually trust. Today, we're talking about sleep training, and let me tell you, this one hits close to home. When my twins, Hudson and Chrissy, turned 2, bedtime felt like a nightly negotiation. And now, with baby number 3 on the way, I'm refreshing all my sleep training know-how. So let's decode the most common sleep training methods, learn how they work, and figure out which one, if any, might make sense for your family. Let's start with the most talked about. The cry it out method, also called extinction. This involves placing your baby in their crib, drowsy but awake, then letting them learn to self-soothe without any parental intervention, even if that means crying. It can sound intense, but research shows that for healthy babies older than 4 to 6 months, short-term crying used in a structured, loving routine hasn't been proven to cause long-term harm. That said, it's not for everyone. And that's okay. Next up is the Ferber method. Think of this as cry it out with training wheels. It uses gradually increasing intervals before comforting your baby. So the first night, you might wait 5 minutes before going in to gently reassure your little one, then 10 minutes, then 15. You're helping them learn to self-soothe, but with a safety net. I'll admit, I tried this with Hudson and it was tough seeing him get more upset when I walked away. Sometimes a parent's presence can actually be stimulating, not soothing. That brings us to the fading method. This one gently reduces your involvement at bedtime over time. If you usually rock, nurse, or pat your child to sleep, you do a little bit less each night until they get the hang of falling asleep on their own. It takes time and patience, but for many parents, the slower pace feels more natural. I used a version of this with Chrissy when she was teething. I'd sit by the crib, hold her hand for a few minutes, then quietly leave until she drifted off. There's also the chair method, sometimes called the sleep lady shuffle. You start by sitting near your child's crib during bedtime without interaction, then you slowly move your chair farther away each night. This works especially well for toddlers dealing with separation anxiety. The key here is consistency. You're physically present, but not engaging. It reassures them while promoting independence. And yes, some methods blend pieces of several approaches. That's what I did. A little chair method, a little fading, and, on really rough nights, a mini version of cry it out. What matters most is that your plan feels right for you, and your child is developmentally ready for the transition. Here are a few doctor-approved tips no matter which method you choose. Start with a strong bedtime routine. Bath, bottle or breast, book, bed, every single night. That rhythm matters more than you think. Be consistent, especially during tough nights. Mixed signals can make sleep training harder for everyone involved. Watch for signs of readiness. Most experts recommend waiting until at least 4 to 6 months of age when babies are neurologically able to self-soothe. Avoid overtiredness. An overly exhausted baby will have a harder time falling and staying asleep. Remember, sleep training is not about letting your baby cry alone forever. It's about helping them learn skills while preserving your own sanity. And being a loving, attentive parent doesn't disappear just because you let your child work through a few tears. Worried about your own health or your baby's? Start by checking in with the Ubi Symptom Checker at ubihealth.com. Its medical-grade, doctor-approved AI is like having a full on-call healthcare team right in your pocket, always 100% free. And if you found this video helpful, hit like and follow for more doctor-approved info you can trust from Ubi Health. See you next time on the Mama Method.